YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. Hey, we woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Hey, dog, let me sit up real quick, dog. I am so tired of guys unaliving they women and unaliving themselves, all because you cannot face the pain of rejection or the pain of you just knowing that you are just not it, bro. That you are not where you're supposed to be. That you are not the best option. And because you don't know how to handle pain, and you don't know how to handle the reality that right now, bro, you are a loser and life sucks right now. When somebody leaves you because of your current status, you can't handle that pain or rejection, and you want to go start offing people, offing yourself, say there's nothing else to live for, all because you can't handle the reality that you are not it, that you have done nothing to improve yourself, that you don't even love yourself, that you don't even you are looking in the mirror and you don't even like the version of yourself that you are. But yet you got the audacity to be surprised when somebody doesn't want you no more because you're not improving, because you're not the version you should be, because they see the same things you do, and because of that, they push you to the side, or they do something that's probably not honorable. But you can't, all because you can't face the pain that you just ain't good enough, bro. Yes, you're not good enough. Yes, there's a guy right there that's a better option. And it's gonna hurt you. You guys even be wanting to hurt the dude that had nothing to do with your situation. Whatever between you and you had nothing to do with it. But you don't even know how to process the pain. You don't know how to process the reality that you just not the number one pick. And because you can't handle that pain, you go ahead and you take somebody's daughter away from them. You go and you take somebody's sister away from them. You got value and you matter to the world. Somebody just lost a son. Somebody just lost a good friend. All because you didn't do anything when you saw yourself in the mirror and said, I am not the best version of myself. I am surprised anybody loves me. I finally have somebody that loves me, or at least they say they do. And then they quickly find out that this ain't all peaches and cream. And when they see you for who you really are and realize that you cannot be trusted because you get no results and you got no confidence in yourself, nobody wants to sign up for that, bro. And you get surprised when somebody doesn't want to be with you. Look at you. You look yourself in the mirror and you don't even like the version of yourself. But you expected somebody else to? And then when they finally show you that they don't, you want to start going capping people? Because you don't know, you can't process the reality that you got work to do. You can't process the reality that you would rather do nothing about it. You'd rather sit there, gripe, moan, complain, say, woe is me, and do nothing about it, bro. And then when it happens, bro, because you don't want to put within yourself the hard work, you put all your hard work and energy into your relationship because you finally got somebody that loves you for who you are. You think that you don't got to keep pushing. You think that you can just stop working. That's what you think. But you are constantly being evaluated every single day, 24/7. Everything that you have in your life, including your relationships, is just rented for the day. It's rented. You got to pay your rent, bro. You got to pay the dues. It's not there by default. You just can't sit around, do nothing, not working yourself, and expect to be the best option. Your woman is attracted to you. You think she don't, you a man. If she was any somewhat healthy You will be a fool if you think that she can't see somebody else. Or like she just completely goes blind to other men. Fellas, I'm telling y'all, if you feeling insecure, if you feeling down about yourself, you got to do something about it. Because your woman is going to sense that off of you. And I'm not even, bro, as she should leave you, bro. Why should she trust your leadership and your guidance? You don't even have full confidence in yourself. What does it look like if she was to submit to you and let you lead? Let her children follow under you. You don't do nothing that's challenging. When stuff doesn't go your way, when problems arise, you complain about the situation. You soft. You don't know how to process pain. You rather be comfortable. You can't protect nothing. A man that's in better shape than you, stronger than you, goes after your family. What can you do to protect them? She's evaluating you. She sees you laying down every single day, getting more sedentary day by day, week by week, month by month, watching you put the pounds on, watching you become literally another part of the couch. And she's sitting there thinking, if worse comes to worse and we are faced with something, this is the person I'm supposed to trust to lead us out of it, to fix the problem. This guy right here that just eats pizza, beer, Doritos, and sinks into the couch every single day, doesn't take pride in his appearance, so lazy, can't even stand in the shower for 10 minutes and wash his ass. She said, this is who I got to trust. You get around people, you can't even look them in the eye, can't even hold a conversation. A man comes over there and reaches for your hand and shake your hand. You can't even stand up, shake that man, look him in the eyeball. You get so intimidated by everybody. You got no charisma. You don't draw anybody in. You're so doggone pessimistic. You always looking at the worst thing, complaining about the normal, ordinary problems that everybody else in the world faces. Have no optimism about yourself. And she's supposed to sign up for that? She's supposed to ride along for that? You walking around, don't no other woman want her but her? She like, I'm tripping, am I? Nobody else wants my man. Nobody sees what I see in him. Nobody else. If I was to leave him, he wouldn't get nobody else. I'm the center of his life. I'm the last option. If I get away, it's a wrap. All that pressure is on me. The trajectory of his life is dependent on me. That's too much. That's too much to burden. I'm good. But usually, not even usually, but sometimes, unfortunately, they don't realize that until it's too late. And then all of a sudden, when you got so comfortable being in your ways, you got so comfortable being the version of yourself that woman accepted you for who you are, which was preventing you or was an excuse for you to avoid you accepting the version of who yourself, because you didn't want to accept the version of who you were, but this other person did. And because you like being comfortable, you said, whew, finally got her. This is it. She's not going nowhere. You checking her phone, hoping she don't hurt you. Anytime she does anything that may cause some adversity, you start getting nervous. You start tolerating disrespect. You may have expectations in the relationship, but all your expectations completely go away just as long as she stays there. Just as long as you don't have to be alone. Because when you alone, it's back to you and yourself. Where you looking back in the mirror. Where you literally have to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm not the version of who I'm supposed to be. And nobody, you even know it, nobody should sign up to be around you. Nobody should want to sign up to be with you. And the fact that somebody did, you feel like you lucked up. And then when you feel like you can't move on, you get so paralyzed. The comfort starts to paralyze you because you don't think you can move on. You deny the possibility of you to move on. To take the pain and keep moving forward because you're so comfortable. You placed all your happiness in somebody else when all your happiness was supposed to be coming from within. But when you place it in outside things and when those things get taken away, why would somebody want to sign up for that? The reason why you insecure is not because your girl making you insecure. It's because you choose to be insecure every single day. You choose to be insecure. It ain't something that's just, no, bro. Every single day you choose to wake up and sit down and do nothing to progress your life and accept things for what they are. Just as long as somebody loves you, you choose insecurity every day. Bro, you should be walking around having a woman. The confidence should just be exuding off of you. You ain't worried about your woman leaving because you that dude. You that cold. You realize that you irreplaceable. And if she was to leave you, it's going to be a hard time for her to find another one of you. That's how you're supposed to be feeling. That feeling is very attainable. And then here you go, well, how long is it going to take? I don't know. You've been comfortable for the past 10 years and you asking me how long is it going to take? For however long it takes, bro. It may take you 10 years. It may take you 20 years. What have you been doing? It don't come easy at the snap of a fingers. You want to be in shape? You tired of that belly hanging over your stick? You can't even see your stick? You've been eating BS for the past 20 years? And when you start eating clean for 1 month, you act surprised when you don't get the results? You've been eating BS for 20 years. You trying to figure out how you can get the confidence to talk to people and be comfortable in a situation? But you've been giving yourself the excuse of, I got social anxiety. I can't do it for past 10 years. Okay, you got social anxiety. Nobody's going, being charismatic, having people drawn to you isn't just going, people's just like, oh, that's a social anxiety dude. Let's feel pity for him. Let's give him everything he wants. He doesn't have to work out. He doesn't have to work on himself. He doesn't have to put himself in front of people. He doesn't need to be uncomfortable. We got him. Bro, that is a fantasy. That is never going to happen. You got a social anxiety? Okay, you got to work a little bit harder. It's not about where you start. It's about where you finish. Stop letting that dude, that version of you in your head, that craves the comfort, that craves the instant gratification, that walks away from pain, that walks away from struggle. Guys, I'm tired. Bro, I'm in the military. And it's even worse in the military because guys, all they do is they get put in those barracks. We in a military base in the middle of nowhere. We in the military. It's an 80%, 90, for every 4 people, 3 of them is dudes. Then when they found out of the 1,000 girls that is there, they competing with the other 5,000 men. And when they finally get one, they think the work is done. They don't got to do nothing else. Not realizing that there's thousands of other options. And the second you start acting insecure, the second that you show that you got a kink in your armor, the second that the second that she looks and say, man, he may not be as strong as I thought he was. I don't know if I could sign up for this. If I was to have kids with him, he gotta look, he gonna look out for us. I gotta trust him to do that. I don't blame these females, bro. Bro, most of the dudes out here, bro, y'all look sick. Y'all look ridiculous. I don't get y'all's day to die. I don't get how y'all do it. Get so comfortable with complacency. You got this big red alarm saying, do something, do something, do something, work out. Something's got to change. We can't keep living like this. You got that voice in your head, but the fact that you can ignore it every single day, I don't see how you can do that, bro. You are slowly killing yourself. That dude that craves that instant gratification, bro, he's slowly killing you, bro. And that's the last thing I want, bro. I don't want somebody to lose their son. I don't want somebody to lose their daughter, all because you can't face the reality that, bro, you are just not where you're supposed to be. If you look at your day and nothing productive came out of it, bro, you got worse. You're not in a good spot. That's the last thing I want. And channels like mine, bro, they wouldn't exist if this wasn't a problem. But because this is a problem, this is why I exist. There would be no Josh Holt YouTube channel if this was not a problem, if this was good. But there's a reason why. Guys today do not have the discipline to get up, to work on themselves, to be the better version of themselves. Not for themselves, but for their families. Not understanding that they got to depend on themselves, but that they got to be able to have confidence, depend on themselves, so that others can follow them. Guys, we are fathers, man. We are leaders. Just because you're a man, that doesn't... You have to... Guys, I'm just lost for words because it just hits me so much. I can't even think straight. Because I just had a soldier within my unit that just got out. Probably found out some bad news about his girl. And the news he probably didn't want to hear. And he didn't know how to handle it. Because he didn't work on himself. He was insecure. He thought that the work was already done. That he didn't have to keep paying the rent for the things that he had in his life. Or showing the strength. Or showing the value in himself of why that woman should have been with him. Because he failed to do that. He was quickly humbled. He was quickly reminded. And he couldn't handle it. And somebody lost a daughter. And somebody lost a son. All because he chose comfort over improving. So, guys, don't let that be y'all. Don't let that be y'all. That's all I got for y'all boys. Make sure y'all like and share.